This is a 1 versus 1 10K battle played on huge scale. It's Egypt versus Seleucids, and I'm playing as Egypt. There's my Egyptian general with this unit of Ptolemaic cavalry. And this Ptolemaic general is commanding an army made up of mostly mercenaries. I have 4 units of Egyptian pikemen and 4 units of Libyan hoplites. When I set up my army, I left one of my Libyan hoplites way over there by accident, so I'm running it back to the rest of my army. I also have 4 units of Cretan archers. And I have 2 chariots as my cavalry. There's 1 chariot, and I have another one hidden in the trees there. My opponent is CraigConnerMcGregor, playing as the Seleucids. He brought 3 units of, these are the Silver Shield Legionnaires. And he has 4 units of Greek archers. So I like to play on huge scale better just because the armies look more realistic, I think, what a real battle would have looked like. So Connor has more units than this. When the battle started, his army was back there, and he moved this way because he's got a lot of cataphracts hidden in these trees over here. I had a pretty good idea that he had units hidden in those trees, but I forgot the trick that Prince of Macedon showed on how to find your opponent's hidden units. I couldn't remember how to do it, but I was pretty sure he had units hidden. I just didn't know if they were all cavalry or if there were some infantry also. But I wasn't too worried about it. So we've got a lot of trees here in between our 2 armies. So these Egyptian pikemen, they represent the native Egyptians who fought in the Ptolemaic armies, because Egypt at this time was a Greek empire, or a Greek-ruled empire, and they also hired mercenaries from Libya, just like the Carthaginians. And at this point, here comes Connor's cataphracts hidden in the trees. So he got the charge on my chariots there. There's my general. fighting these cataphracts. I brought my other chariot unit out of hiding from those trees back there, but Connor had more cataphracts hidden in the trees, which he also brought out. I tried to run this unit of Libyan hoplites over to get involved in the fight, but I was too slow.
Your general has chosen cowardice and runs away. How can soldiers fight for such a creature?
So once again, like I do in almost probably 90% of my battles, I throw my cavalry right at the beginning. For some reason, I tend to do that. So my general's not going to come back. He's going to, like Antiochus the Great, he's going to lead his cavalry off the battlefield and leave his army. These Libyan hoplites are going back to join the rest of the army, but Connor's not going to let them. So that big cataphract charge took out that unit of Libyan hoplites that got separated from my army. My chariots came back from routing, so I sent them against Connor's archers through the trees. I did that at the same time that he was attacking my Libyan hoplites, so I think it caught him by surprise. I was able to take out one of his archers. But he's losing the archer fight anyway. He's only got 3 units of Greek archers against my 4 Cretan archers. And those 2 units of chariots once again came back from routing. And I'm going to bring them back to attack the rest of Connor's archers that are now unprotected, since he moved his legionnaires forward. So now all of Connor's archers are dead.
Your soldiers have driven off the enemy, and your triumph is complete.
And Connor admits defeat. He didn't feel like he could win at that point. He's a new player. So I fought him 2 battles, and he admitted defeat in both of them when it looked like he was going to lose. But he will get better with practice. You see there, he had a much smaller army, but he did show an attempt at using some tactics there. He showed he did an ambush. Even though I knew it was coming, he did get success with it. So good game to Connor.